Okay, so hello everybody. Today I will be playing Madagascar NG Plus for the GBA. This game is of course based on the 2005 movie of the same name, and this is of course the Game Boy Advance game based on it. So as soon as I press A, that is when timing will start. So 3, 2, 1, go. So in this game you can play as all four of the main characters. You've got Alex the lion, Marty the zebra, Gloria the hippo, and Melman the giraffe. And they all have their unique abilities. They all play very differently from each other. I'll mostly be wanting to use Marty because he can run fast, but the other characters have their uses as well. So this game has an exploit called double jump storage. Normally you cannot double jump with a different character, so Alex and Melman have a double jump, and normally you're only supposed to double jump with them, but if I do a double jump with them first or fall off a ledge, I can then store their double jump animation, so I can jump with Marty and then do a double jump with them. You can also do animation cancels as well, which I did there. So I attacked with Alex and then used Marty to cancel the animation. This is our first level, pretty straightforward. You get hit a bunch, but there's not really a lot more to say here. So that's our first level done. Here's the second level. Now in this level we can only play as Marty, and this level is basically the same as it is in 80%. In other levels you have more characters or more abilities than you normally would have on your first playthrough, but this level is basically the same as your first playthrough, apart from a few little things. This is a stealth level, but obviously stealth is slow, so I'm going to just be rushing through everything. I can get caught up to 5 times, and as long as I'm not dumb, I shouldn't get caught. Just need to dodge this guy, and I'm safe on this section now. I can jump over that barrel to avoid climbing through it, or falling through it, because that's slow. This last section's pretty simple as well. As long as I don't do anything too dumb, I'll be fine. This is more just not getting caught by the guards. Getting on that box without needing a jump is kind of tricky, but I got it. Yeah. And that's this level done. So in this third level, this level's kind of different from any extent, because normally you don't have Marty, but in this category you do have Marty. You can run around with Marty. You can use Gloria to swim, that's her main use, and she can jump on enemies which other characters can't do. There's a little skip here which is NG Plus only. I can do a double jump with Melbourne to get up there. You normally don't have the double jump in any percent, but since you do here, you can do that double jump storage strat to skip going downwards, which is pretty slow normally. This section's just run through fast. Not a ton to this section specifically. Just run through with Marty and don't hit anything. We do have to go high here. Just climb up. My health is kind of a bit dangerously low, but I should be fine. There's a little strat you can do in this game, like end signs. You can switch characters in the air and you can hit the signs in mid-air. I missed it there, but it's a thing you can do. So now we have our penguin level, where we're playing a skipper, and this is another stealth level that's basically exactly the same as the 80% category. And of course we don't want to wait around, so we're going to get caught by as many guys as we can. Well, okay, we're not, because then we would lose, but we're not going to worry about getting caught by the guys too much, because that's just a thing that happens. That first section's super simple, very brainless overall. You have to be a tiny bit careful in the second section, but as long as you know what you're doing, you should not get caught. This level does have a neat strat, which I might not get, but I'll try it out. So I can actually jump when rolling to get the getting up animation. I got hit by that guy. Not do the skip. You can actually get hit by the rat twice to clip in here a little bit, but I missed it. Because I was slow, I couldn't go for it. Here we actually have a tricky jump. If we want to be optimal, we've got to jump as late as possible, which I got. It's nice. You can definitely miss that jump. This last section is the scariest because the route we do, we get caught 4 times. So there's no leeway for mistake. So here you got to go up here. Got to keep going left for the time being. Don't hit that rat. Here. No, you do not go up here. I messed up royally. Oh dear. Yeah, this section can go wrong if you're not careful. Or if you just forget where to go like I did. I'm not going to make that mistake again. I'm going to move forwards like I'm supposed to. Have to get this jump. Got that jump. Have to go up here. Take out that rat. And then I just need to do one more jump and we're basically at the end of the level. We finished the level. Now we have the beach level. I'm going to set up double jump storage. Jump over here. That's kind of a tricky jump, which can definitely go wrong if the timing's wrong. Use double jump storage to avoid swimming. Swimming is slow. I do have to warn you now, this game can get a bit laggy at times, so yeah. You can do double jump storage there to get over there, but I missed it unfortunately. Bit of a tricky jump. I'll probably just make safer this attempt. I'll just swim this time, just for safety. But I do have an extra double jump I can use to my advantage. There are a lot of enemies in this game and they are annoying to avoid. This game does have an exploit where you can get hit by an enemy and avoid taking damage by switching characters as you're about to get hit. But the problem with that is that it's frame perfect, so it's not something we can practically make use of in an RTA run. We can attempt it in a few places, but we'll typically get it accidentally. Okay, I need to be careful. And that's the beach done. Now we have Jungle Dub. So this level has some neat things. Got double jump storage for Melman, which I can use a bit later on. Use it here. I used it way too early. Yeah, that's something I've only figured out today and haven't quite optimized it. So yeah, I can use the character switching thingy there to hit that lock sign from way below. Yeah, I'm switching to Gloria so I can land on the enemies and not take damage. Here I'm going to do a little skip. I'm going to set up triple jump storage. So by using the double jump storage exploit, I can store a double jump with Alex and Melman. and then that allows me to do a triple jump, which you shouldn't be able to do normally, but you can with this exploit. This last section can be a bit annoying. As long as I'm careful, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm going a bit slowly right now, but I should be fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. Try to do a fastball. If you switch characters at just the right time, you can fall off a ledge faster, but I missed that. Here we have the Lima Rave level. This level is basically an auto-scroller. The amount of boosters that appear is random. I believe it's anywhere from 10 to 17, and you obviously want 10 ideally. I got 15 here, which is not great, but I just have to take it. Yeah, not a lot to say about this level. Just don't die. And yeah. I'm hoping there'll be 5 in this next bit. Okay, there is. Yeah, I've won the level now, so I don't need to worry about dying or anything like that. And this next level is one that's changed the most from any percent to NG+, I'd say. So in any percent, what you have to do in this level is that you have to save a lot of lemurs, so you have to go out your way and find all these lemurs. But in NG+, you don't have to find the lemurs. You have to get to the end. So I can just rush through this level. Which is not normally possible. You also skip a whole lot of levels in this game because you learn abilities in this game, such as new attack and the like. But in NG+, we already have all the abilities, so we can't even play those levels. We're only playing the main levels in this category, more or less. You can switch characters to change your hitbox, which I'm not taking advantage of too much, but it's a thing you can do to avoid taking hits in certain places. Okay, this is not going well. I could die. Okay, I didn't get hit by that spider. Will I be able to make it? Yeah, I will be fine. I'm pretty sure I'll be fine. Yeah, that level's quite different from any percent. This level's not very different though. You can actually switch characters to get on bounce pads that are way above you. Which is a useful thing you can do at times. Although it's a bit inconsistent. It's not something you can easily take advantage of. Yeah, I'm going to do a little triple jump strat to skip a bunch of stuff. It was not ideal though. I'm going to do another triple jump for another skip. I'm going to go all the way down here. This bit is really laggy. Like, the game just cannot handle this section like at all. Oh, there's the 1 frame damage boost I was talking about earlier, where you switch characters to avoid the knockback animation. Yeah, that's a thing in this game. Very useful in a TAS, but not something you can easily take advantage of in RTA. There are only a couple of areas where we can go for it, but even then it's just not something you can reliably do. I didn't take the hit. Safe here. And I did not switch to Gloria, so I just fell in the water. Whoops. All that safe place for nothing. there we try this again, of course. Fine. Yeah, I'll be fine. Okay, that was a bit concerning though, but I should still be fine. So in this next level, you would normally only be able to play as Alex, but in NG+ you can play as everyone. You can just rush through with Marty. That was kind of annoying. You can definitely go wrong if you're not careful. But that was a bit scary. I could have easily just fallen into boiling water. Here I'm going to use Melbourne to go higher than you normally would be able to. Supposed to double jump earlier, but I forgot I needed to do that in the heat of the moment. So I'm just going to climb up here, and go down here. But I actually went for my frame boost there, but I missed it. A little bit low on health, but I should be fine. This section's not very hard, so. Jump there. Sometimes the game just won't let you jump, which is annoying. I think it particularly happens when you try and turn around. But there's this level done. Now we have this level. So in this category we have Alex, who we normally wouldn't have in any extent. I was supposed to explore there. In this level we can take advantage of double jumping. Whenever you jump on a bounce pad, you regain your double jump. So we can take advantage of that. Of course, it gives you double jump storage as well, so that's something you can also take advantage of in this round. So that's something I'm going to be doing as well. Okay, not very well. Thanks, good luck for everyone who sent them. I know it's a bit late now, but I really do appreciate it. Double jump storage to get over these platforms quicker. I could have sworn I had double jump storage, but I apparently didn't, so that's a skill issue on my end. I should definitely have double jump storage. Okay. This is the best song in the game, I think. I really do enjoy this song. Kind of improv my movement there, and it didn't go amazingly. Careful in this next section. I was not careful. Yeah, this level's going terribly right now. Don't do anything stupid, and I think dangerously low on health. I do not want to die again. I'm taking this super safe. Now we have Marty to the rescue. Normally you only have Marty, but in this category you have everyone. You can use that to our advantage a bit, mainly when we mess up like that. Another thing I forgot to mention is that between 80% and NG+, some levels have layout differences, like there are differences with object placements and the like. This is one of those levels. Like there's normally a bridge at the beginning of this level, which just isn't here in NG+. Which is quite annoying, but you can work around it. Well, I'm not very good at working around it, if I'm being completely honest. Okay, that was not a smart move. That was not a smart move. But I'm going to be a little bit more careful this time to make sure something like that does not happen again. Jumping, try and make the game lag less. That's nice thing about this category. If you mess up, you can just use the other characters to climb back up. Normally you have to go all the way back, and that's very slow. This level also has a time limit in any percent, but it doesn't here. This last section's pretty easy. Like, the other two sections are quite difficult to do fast, but this section's very easy in comparison. You just go straight, jump when you need to. And there should be no major problems. This last level is quite interesting. So normally, you only have Alex in this first section, you have Marty in the second section, you have both characters in the third section, but in this level you have everyone. So I can take advantage of that. Damage and skip through, not possible in this turn. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm using animation cancels to take out the enemies quicker. And we're nearly done with this section. Just pull down here. So this section not only has a quite different route to any percent, like you can only take this route in NG+, this also has a skip which I'll be doing. So I'm just going to go down here. And the skip is coming up next. I got a bit that is not very good. Here's the skip. So I get hit by the plant so I can flip through the floor. So what happens is I get hit by the plant and that lets me flip through the crawling section. And that allows me to jump while in the crawling section. So I have double jump storage with Melman, so I basically do a jump, use double jump storage, and that lets me skip a chunk of the level. I think it saves like 10 plus seconds. That's an NG+ only skip. Then we have this final section where we can use all the characters here. This game has no checkpoints other than the sections, so you have to be careful. So whenever you die, go back to the beginning of the section. Yes, that is annoying, especially with casual. quickly. The rest of this part level is simple enough. Like I'm more in the clear right now. But at least I had extra health, so it wasn't too detrimental. Now we have the final level, Boost Arena. The only difference between here and N Plus is that in N you have a time limit, but you don't really. This last level is just RNG. But you just gotta hope that these lemurs get safe quickly. You can kick them to make them go a bit faster, which I'll demonstrate. How long this can take can vary a lot. Like sometimes it takes me a minute 22, other times it takes like a minute 50. So there definitely is a lot of variance in this level, which is quite annoying since it's the final level. The game doesn't really have a lot of RNG, but the 2 RNG levels it does have are annoying. Yeah, timing ends as soon as the screen freezes. That's number 18 getting saved. And whenever these boosters get the lemurs, it decreases your lemur count, so I really do not want them to die. Okay, come on. Okay, time! Okay. I think 26:56 it looks like. Yeah, that's like
26:56.
Yeah, that's like under 4 minutes behind world record. This was definitely a sloppy run, but I was happy to show this game off. This game is fun. It can be a bit annoying and it's not perfect of course, but I do think this is a genuinely fun run. And the NG Plus category is definitely shorter and easier than 8%, although you do have to set up a save file of course. But yeah, that is Madagascar for the GBA. It's a fun run, and the console run is also really cool. But yeah, that's it from me for now. I will be back tomorrow, but up next is more Madagascar with Madagascar 2. So if you're a Madagascar fan, stay tuned because we've got more Madagascar coming up next.
Yeah, we will be escaping to Africa very shortly.
Even though we're already in Africa since the game takes place in Madagascar.
Yes, it's not a very good title. Alright, well thank you very much for the run.
No problem. Thank you for having me on.